Welcome to this week's Tyler Talks with your guest, Tyler Tolman, or something. Okay. I have Maria from Sydney asks, Tyler, I have metal toxicity and potentially parasites, different metals including mercury. What can I do to get this stuff out of my body? Well, Maria, what I recommend is fasting. In fact, I had a woman here just recently, Antonella, I won't say her name, love you Antonella. She came to my 30-day program here in Bali, and within about 2 weeks, she had metal coming out of all parts of her body. What do I mean by that? She was literally puking. She'd feel nauseous, and I'd say, look, it's part of the process. Your body's toxic. Drink some water, stick your finger down your throat, and let it out. And she had literally metal. You could see it floating in the toilet. She had metal coming out through the mouth. She literally had metal coming out of her skin. You could see metal literally coming out of the pores of her skin on her face. And when she would go poo, she had metal coming out that way too. Now, a lot of people are unaware, but they're exposed to metal toxicities through vaccinations, through mercury, through eating fish, through environmental pollution, using metal utensils, pots and pans. There's a whole plethora of things, different sprays, things in the house. We're exposed to metals in different ways. And these lead, I believe, to neurological disorders like Parkinson's disease, ALS, motor neurons, MS, all types of nervous system disorders. And it leads to many other things as well. Anxiety, depression. If you look up symptoms of mercury toxicity, you'll see anxiety, you'll see depression. I think a lot of people that just have anxious tendencies and have a trouble, talking to other people, can't look people in the eyes. It's more than just self-confidence. There's an actual toxicity that's taking place physically in the body that we need to clean out. So what can you do? Eat an apple every day. By eating apples every day, the pectins, the certain types of fibers in apples, will literally carry heavy metals out of the body. So at least if you're taking in new stuff, it won't allow it to store in the tissues. The best thing you can do is fasting. You can do an extended juice fast, and even better, an extended water fast. There's 3 ways to cleanse: fast, faster, and fastest. Fast is doing a raw food diet, which takes longer, maybe 60 to 90 days. Faster is doing a juice fast. You can do a juice fast, again, 30 days to 60 days. Don't need to do it as long as the raw food. And then the fastest is a water fast. Now, a water fast, I wouldn't recommend doing more than 10 days, 10 to 14 days, without having it facilitated by someone who really knows what they're doing. But during that process, a lot of toxins are going to come out. You need to get out in the sun. You need to be doing long walks. You need to be doing enemas to allow everything to come out. You need to be sweating, like I said, out in the sun. You need to do skin cleaning, deep breathing exercises, and hydrate yourself enough so that all that stuff can start to come out through the urinary tract, through the pooper. Get rid of it. Okay? Now, I would say the best way to really clean the body of metals and mercury, lead, pesticides, herbicides, all these sorts of things, is through what's called bentonite clay. Now, I have a colon cleanse. It's a 4-day process. It's basically different fibers that were used anciently that they would eat for 4 days out of every month to clean the digestive system, to keep the river of life nice and flowing. And then they would eat clays. Even Native American tribes, the ancient Egyptians, the Greeks, they ate actual clay that has an ability to really pull metals and mercury and other types of toxins out of the body. So you do 4 days of that. If you really are metal toxic, if you have mercury amalgam fillings, if you know you've been tested, you know you have metal toxicity, then you should probably also buy a bottle of liquid bentonite clay online. Nature Sunshine, different companies sell it. You can buy it online, order it in. And I want you to also add 1 to 2 tablespoons every couple hours throughout the day, eating that. And that's just going to pull a massive amount of metal out of your body. And you're going to feel fantastic for doing that. I remember in Pensacola, Florida, we had a woman with Alzheimer's, and she ended up going through this metal extraction, pulled out this massive extraction. It all congeals together from her poo, And some individuals actually took masks and gloves and opened it up, and there was literally liquid mercury that had come out. This woman had been dealing with that for years. So when it comes to metals, fasting, eating whole foods, adding in apples, even lemon juice can help. Taking a hot salt bath can also help it come out through the skin. Take the bentonite clay, do the 4-day colon cleanse, maybe even taking the clay during the fast, every day of the fast, doing a couple of tablespoons each day. Okay, hope I'm not confusing you. You can take the liquid bentonite clay and literally smear it all over your body, and it's just like chelation therapy. Smear it all over your body and get out in the sun. And the sun dries it and it pulls metal and pulls toxicity out through the skin. Your skin's going to feel fantastic. Just get in the shower, scrub it all off, wash yourself nice and clean. And depending on the level of metal toxicity, you might have a one-on-one, have a conversation about how long you need to go, what types of things you need to do, until you can go back in 30 to 60 days later and get tested and see that this metal has come out. So I hope that helps. Thanks for watching.